What's going on, you guys? It's your boy Campy coming at you in another video. Before we get started with today's video, I wanted to take a minute and tell you guys about myself. Uh, I'm 27 years old right now. I joined the army when I was 18. I got into video games since I was very young, and recently I thought since I play video games, why not try to get into some YouTube content creation stuff? So that brought me over here to start making Genshin Impact videos. I really love this game and hoping to make it a little bit of a side job. As you might not know, the army doesn't really pay that well. So any extra money I can make would be very helpful to me. So that being said, my first goal is to hit 1,000 subscribers. So that's when I say that every subscriber means a lot to me. It really does. So please help me achieve my goal by hitting that subscribe button down below. Thanks. All right, guys, now that sappy stuff's over with, let's get right into the video. The number one mistake that I see players making in Genshin Impact is not using the resin to the fullest extent that they can. And what do I mean by that? I mean they're using the resin at the wrong things at the wrong time. So I see new players all the time, AR30, AR35, already starting to farm domains for artifacts, and that's a huge waste of time in my opinion, because by the time you hit 40 you get to start dropping gold artifacts, and by 45 the chance of getting a gold artifact is pretty much 100% guaranteed, with a chance of even dropping two at sometimes. So I made a little video just to kind of go over the things that I think you guys should be farming at what points, because it'll help you save your resources and in the long run not get you stuck at one character being higher levels than the other characters. From personal experience, I didn't know about this myself when I first started playing Genshin Impact, and for about 2 or 3 weeks, I would say the last 3 weeks since Klea's come out, Klea's been my only level 80 character until I finally been able to farm enough XP mats to finally level up Diona and Kaching. So for AR 1 through 25, I suggest players start really spending the resin on ley lines. You're going to need a lot of Mora and a lot of XP mats by the time you hit 40. The brick wall you hit is huge. You're going to run out of XP books faster than you can think. It's going to be all great until you hit like AR 29, AR 30, and the next thing you know, you're going to start slowly running up XP mats. So make sure you farm those from AR 1 through 25, and that's pretty much all you should be using resin on, except for maybe some essential materials here and there. Now from 25 to 40, you should really be focusing on your talent mats and essential materials. Most of your damage scaling is gonna come from ascending your characters and then leveling up their talents. So if you see here, let's take Diana for instance, she gets a 10% or flat base attack increased by 10, and then her cryo damage increased by 6%. If we take a DPS character, say Kaching over here, and we go to her Ascension, she gets an increased 10% crit damage, and her attack is increased by 15 flat. And then talents, you can see the scaling, right? So at level 7, she's at 64.9 for hit 1, and then you can see that it goes up by 6%. And you can imagine this goes up by 6% each level, or around 6% each level, and that's like around 30% extra damage. So really focus on leveling up your talents and farming out essential materials for AR 25 through AR 40, because that's where most of your damage is going to be coming from. Next, once you get to AR 40, you can start forming domains for artifacts. They will start dropping gold gear at AR 40. I will say that the chance of getting a gold drop in AR 40 domains is around 33%. So even if you spend all your resin in one day farming this domain, you might only get about 4 or 5 gold drops, and out of those 4 or 5, they could all be useless to you, to be honest. So when you're 40 to 45, I would suggest start going back to your ley lines for more in XP, because again, you're going to be running out of materials fast. And then once you hit 45 to 48, this is when you can start really cranking out those artifacts. Get all your sets together for your characters on your main teams, and really start to prep for endgame. This is where you're going to start min-maxing your builds. And then once you get to 48 to 50, which is right about where I am right now, I'm at 49, almost 50, you really need to start looking at farming essential materials for your weapons and for your characters. So if we go over here and check out essential materials for Diana, she needs 6 um, gemstones and then 20 of these hoarfrost cores. And I think the cost for ascension from 80 to 90 is like 200,000 or more Mora. And think about that per each character. You're going to need a lot of Mora and a lot of essential materials. So make sure you grind those out beforehand. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to make a short video today, kind of going over the resin trap that a lot of players fall into, grinding the wrong things, thinking they need artifacts early when really they can just kind of chill out on whatever they got at the time. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you did, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Again, it really helps me out a lot, and I really appreciate the support that I got on my last video. Having 800 views on a video is mind-blowing. Like, I've never had any more than, I would say, 100 views on a video, and that you guys completely just blew it out of the water, and I just want to thank you guys so much for the support. All right, guys, until next time, this is Campy, and I'll see you later. Peace.